Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'm bringing you another full album reaction, and this time it's to Concrete Blonde's second studio album titled Free. If you're new to the channel, we already did a full album reaction to their self-titled record, Concrete Blonde, so this is going to be an extension to that reaction. I encourage you to check that out before we jump into this today. The first album was released in 1986, and looking at Spotify here, Free was released in 1989. So that's 3 years removed from each album being released, which means there's plenty of time for them to develop their sound and potentially go into other more experimental directions. For me, it's always interesting to note the evolution of a band's work, so I'm super excited to be listening to this today and seeing what Jonat and gang have in store for us. Before we do dive in here though, a massive thank you and shout out goes to Brent the Radiant for making this very generous donation request and the album selection for us today. It is much appreciated, my friend. Now, let's just jump into it. Ooh. That's a way to start. God is a bullet. Also, leave it in the comments. What are your favorite songs from this album? I'll give my feedback at the end. And throughout, but
jacket on the back of the chair. It's like a moment frozen forever there. Mom and Dad had a lot of big plans for their little man. So proud. Mama's gone crazy cause her baby's cut down by some teenage cop chase. War out of bounds.
Yeah.
It was the wrong place, wrong time, wrong end of a gun.
This is catchy. Her vocals all the time are so solid. Dude, this bass line is killing it. This is such a good song. God is a bullet, and what a powerful line.
They'll all stop picking on me. Well, I'm a high school grad. I'm over 5'3". I get a badge and a gun.
That little crack in her voice right there.
Grad, I'm over 5'3". I get a
She's a high school grad, so it's like her voice then immediately cracks like that. That's awesome, because it's an intentional choice.
I'll stop picking on me. Well, I'm a high school grad. I'm over 5'3". I get a badge and a gun and I'm joining the PD. Let's see. He didn't have to use the gun they put in his hand, but when the guy came at him, well, he panicked and ran, and it's a 30 long year, so they give him another chance.
Yeah.
And he said, shoot straight from the hip, yeah. It's all gone and the trigger is
It's so good.
It could have been your mother.
It's a hypnotic groove.
Shoot straight, shoot to kill you. Blame each other, blame yourself. You know, God is a bullet, have mercy
Ooh,
on
let's go.
everyone.
You give it to the guitar now. Great handoff. Oh. I love this song. It feels like their signature track already. And the production is really polished. Especially like as I remember the first album. There's like that level up. So good. So good. Hell of an intro. You had this super hypnotic groove in that bass line with such an explosive payoff. Run, run, run. You hear the running. Ooh. Okay. Oh my god, the tone on this guitar.
You go crazy. You get tossed.
And the echo. And you hear the how the echoes are panning differently. They keep traveling. Bum, 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 bum.
Not familiar. Welcome in. Can't believe that you let him introduce you as a friend, but you're always polite in case you need him again. No, not again. No, not again.
Oh, let the vocals rip. I'm down. She reminds me a lot of Ann Wilson. Yeah. Oh, the melody. Oh. I love it. Wait, I love this melody so much. Oh, did you hear that little fill in the middle? Look at them. Dude, and the run, run, run being paralleled by the guitars that are also descending. The run, 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 the pow, no, no. So good. I am already sold on this album. These first two tracks, they might not be beaten. Oh my god, the electric guitar. fucking fire, dude. I've got chills. Oh my god. And now I'm in it. Now I'm so into it. Awesome riff already. We may have a 10 out of 10 album on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. And a different slice now, I like it.
That's the only way to say what you want. You try to make a buck, but you haven't got a penny, and you need a little love, but you know you won't get any more.
This is more of a subtle attitude compared to what we had before.
Tells the same kind of story you want. Oh, yeah. If I had another life, I bet you would be waiting. If I had another soul, you would have sold it off to sing you. Oh, oh. I'm running out of dry. I'm running out of dry.
Awesome bass work too. I feel like the bass has leveled up on this whole album so far.
You know how she feels. Walking the streets on the south side of the city, trying to make ends meet now. Isn't it a pity she?
Awesome riff, bro. This song is all about the riff for me.
I'm rolled out dry. I'm rolled out dry.
Yeah, this feels like it definitely carried the energy through Run, Run, Run. Interestingly, I feel like it felt more sparse, but that almost shifted my focus away from the melody towards the actual instrumentals and what they were doing with the rhythm, with the bounce, and actually a bit too with the melody in that riff that just has you hooked and bouncing to that track. Definitely, I'm noticing now on these three tracks so far, there is a almost distinct level up in the bass's quality. Maybe it's an artifact of the production getting better because I'm able to hear the bass more, but I don't know, maybe it's just the moving floor of the bass that's more obvious to me. Something about the bass is actually fire. More so than it was.
Maybe it's just a phase.
Help me.
The days and the nights and the nights and days of all the tossing and turning and churning and burning inside my brain.
Oh, what song does this remind me of? Her vocals. So good. So good. Come on. Come on. Oh. These songs are so fun. I love all of these songs. I don't know how I'm going to be able to rate these well. So much energy. Okay, Sun off rip feels like we have a different energy here. Yeah.
Part the dark and chase it gone.
Is it the ballad of the record? Let's see.
And sunny one, as bright as any star.
There's a warmth in this, emblematic of the sun.
You smile like a beam of light. You can show me a ray, show me a ray, show me a ray, show me a ray of sun. Just until the morning comes on the gray and cloudy one.
It's gorgeous. Her voice.
Raining for so long, like a candle blowing in a storm. But you can't show me a ray, show me a ray, show me a ray, show me a ray.
This is a good palate cleanser at this point in the album. Oh, that gave me chills. It's their softer side. It's put on full display here. Wow. That was nice. I mean, that was an incredibly bright track. You could just hear it in the melody immediately, and then when Jonette gets in there and she shows the flexibility she has with those softer vocals, just can't help but falling in love with Concrete Blonde all over again. I'm reminded of, and this is going to be a weird association if you go on to look this up on your own time, but I'm reminded of this song called Colors by a vocalist named Nicola Seda. Maybe I'll be able to quickly find it. Colors, Nicola. This one. This song right here. Colors by Nicola Seda. Somehow, if you ever listen to this song, somehow the energy that I got from Sun reminded me of that track. That one is a little bit more melancholic and it gets really high up in the vocal range, so it's still substantively different in a lot of ways, but the warming, brighter energy that we got in this track just brought me back to that place. And for me, I almost can view music as portals into other worlds, into my past even. And the time and place that I heard Colors by Nicola Setta was a very memorable time for me. And now I'm like brought back to that warming place, and it just feels nice. So that's not an objective analysis of Sun, that is just how it makes me feel. Where are we going? Roses Grow. So that's like a growing romance, potentially.
Who'd have thought? Right smack dab in the middle of what? Of the belching buses and the broken bulbs. Devil, pour me another shot. Hey, hey, who'd have thought?
Almost like a
After closing, it's time
like a spoken word new metal-y kind of feel.
It's alright if you buy him a gin. Tell you his stories about Errol Flynn. He even
Reminds me of the Pretty Reckless.
Here's what they say. Devil, pour me another shot.
Oh, the chorus of voices.
Through the cracks, up through the broken glass, in the hot red light of a black and white.
Pretty melodically sparse.
Through the cracks, up through the broken glass, in the hot red light of a black and white. Roses grow.
This is their most out there track. Super experimental.
And the teenage boy she keeps up all night. Heavy metal, young hard cop will catch your hand. That kind of talk, you know the strippers here really rocks. Devil, pour me another shot. Hey, hey. Who'd have thought? Through the cracks. Broken glass in the hot red light of a black and white. Roses grow up through the cracks, up through the broken glass in the hot red light of a black and white. Roses grow up through the cracks, up through the cracks, up through the broken glass.
I mean, it is just so different.
In the hot red light of a black and white. In the hot red light of a black and white. Roses grow. Roses grow. Roses grow.
Yeah, that one definitely was harder to get into in the same way the other tracks were, just because it's so rhythmically focused rather than melodic, and for me melody always works well. It was just so different. It's like they're clanging bottles, like one of those like chants you would all do with a big group of people. Back to getting some more melody. Yeah, I love the bass line again.
My eyes are jaded and complicated. Tired of the lies and the masquerading. Stealing our essence away like a thief in the night.
Whoa, I love the production on this.
Who took away our faith in what we know to be right? That was another world then. That was another time. You can never go back to the scene of a
Very
perfect
satisfying.
crime. Well, you can never go back to the scene of a perfect crime. Whatever became of the child know I never wanna lose her, and I won't give her up. Now my heart is hard and my skin is getting tougher and tougher. That was another woman. That was another time.
Where are we going? Wow. I love how subtle the structure of the song is, because it just lets this melody breathe a lot. It keeps us right in line. Oh, and here's the guitar coming in. I love how long this guitar phrasing is. Perfect time for a solo. Oh, let it go, keep going actually. That was a guitar takeover.
Was more than enough. Now we're all grown up and we need so much. Never knew that the price would go up as such. That was another woman. That was another time. Well, you can never go back to the place where love is blind.
Yeah.
Oh, you can never go back to the place where love is blind. Well, you can never go back to the place where love is blind.
Jeanette's vocals have been so good on this record.
You can never go back to the scene of a perfect crime.
Wow. This album has been delivering in so many ways.
Outside in the hall, there's a cat fight. It's just after
We're
midnight.
nearing the end here. Happy
Guess
birthday.
I'll be alright. I'm laying out
It
on
was
the
actually
floor,
my dad's birthday the other day.
drunk and poor. How much longer? How much more? Oh, rock me to sleep, strong and deep. Screaming cats, they give me the creeps. But aside from all that, I feel no pain. Staring up at the ceiling stain. Neon in the window.
This feels more of like a standard song.
News on the radio. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Ah.
They're at it again next door.
Oh, her low
This whole
notes.
floor, I swear they're out to drive me crazy. But not right now, I'm high as a cloud. I'm soft and gray and lazy. Smoking out the window, feeling far away. News on the radio. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Oh, with the bass solo? I'm down. Oh, yeah.
Throw me out the window, somewhere far away.
Okay. That was that was an enjoyable one. Pretty standard, but it worked really well. You can almost consider that like the floor.
With a little conversation.
9.
Well, it's over very soon. And I watch in admiration from my corner of the room. And they shine on you with starry eyes, and they rain a friendly storm.
This is also really out there
Like kids
in
around
style.
a Christmas tree.
More like folk
and
style.
then you smile all nice and warm.
But Jeanette's vocals are so beautiful here.
Well, these little conversations, if I try my very best, you know I never could say anything in 20 words or less. Somewhere, sometime down the line, someday I may confess and tell you all. That's all. With a little conversation. Well, on me, you're very rough. Well, they leave me all in pieces. 'Cause you know there's never time enough. It's like a book with missing pages. A story incomplete. It's like a painting left unfinished. It feels like not enough to eat. Starving, you know these little conversations. Well, for me they'll never do. Now what am I supposed to do with broken sentences of you?
Wow, I love that lyric so much.
I'll stay in my corner, 'cause that's all.
I gotta hear that again.
Starving, you know these little conversations. Well, for me they'll never do. Now what am I supposed to do with broken sentences of you?
Oh, that resolution too. God, I'm nerding out here, but I love the way that chord kind of resolves into something a bit ambiguous. It's a bit more dark, and then it brightens back up again.
I'm supposed to do with broken sentences of you. I'll stay in my corner, 'cause that's all that I can do. Let the others speak for me. Little conversations are we. Are we?
That was a really nice one. Love the acoustic riffs throughout, and just getting to showcase Janet's vocals like that, it will always work. And we've arrived at the end. Here we are. Wow, that just flew by. Jesus.
A bottle,
Carry me away.
like we used to do. Reminded me of you.
You hear the crickets, the
Today I
chirps.
saw a train roll by the river, blowing off the steam. Reminded me of me. That's when I threw the bottle in the river. That's when I started running for the train.
Oh, the melody here.
There's nothing that you need I can't deliver. Carry me away. Carry me away.
Nice.
Make it 7
Nice.
California time. Whoever said it was a small moment, either alive.
Oh,
Any promise we make is as easy to break as a plastic. People on the wedding cake, so says you.
come on, come on. love this.
Keep on lying and crying and trying and drinking. I'm gonna carry me away. Carry me away.
Dude, I love riding these waves. Oh.
Carry me away. 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 Carry me
Man, it doesn't feel like we're at the end. It feels like there should be like 4 more songs. That's so sad. I want there to be more. And we're going to do a reaction in the coming days, weeks to Bloodletting by Concrete Blonde as well. So more Concrete Blonde in our future, but man, they're so fun to listen to. That was a great final track to this record here. And there's so much I want to say. I think the way I'm going to do this discussion is we'll talk about the album at a high level, and then I'll jump into my favorite tracks here. So leave it in the comments which were your favorite tracks or anything you'd like me to know about the album, about the reaction, about whatever. But I definitely feel like a sort of noticeable level up in the production of Free compared to Concrete Blonde. I really wish I could point to like specific moments, and maybe it just comes up in the way that every single instrument sounds extremely distinct in these mixes, but I just feel that's just the feeling I have, is that there was a level up in production that makes me feel more connected with the music, because I'm not having any difficulty picking out any one of the instruments' roles in any of the tracks. It felt like everything was perfectly balanced in terms of levels. Whatever we needed to hear was perfectly audible. And the moments that were more subtle, like if there was an echo in the vocals or if there's like a more distant texture in the mix, you can still pick those out. They're not like unintelligible in its entirety. You can actually notice those things. So production, A+. I really like that on this album too, we got even more of a dynamic vocal range on Jeanette's behalf. She was hitting low notes, she was hitting all the high notes, she was in chiller sections in that one song, that ballad kind of vibe. Then she went to more folksy, then she went to super rip-roaring rock. She is so good at building tension just through her vocals. It's like she is able to build potential energy in a song, and then it starts to just breach over the edge, almost like a mountain of zombies finally being able to climb over the wall. And the moment that they're able to do it, it just completely runs over the city. And in this case, her vocals completely take over the track. Additionally, anytime the electric guitar would be handed the baton and allowed to kind of ride and do its thing, I feel like it immediately leveled up all of these songs. In a weird sense, anytime the electric guitar got to solo and do its own thing and had that space to breathe, it was almost like a second vocalist entered the song. And I'm always biased towards electric guitar, so when I hear amazing solo work and just that electric energy, it immediately works for me. And I guess the last piece I want to bring up here before we jump into the top songs was the bass. I said it before and I'll say it again. I feel like the melodies and the bass were more noticeable this time around, and definitely contributed to how good each of the songs were melodically. We even got the bass solo, for example. It's not because bass is an instrument that I know tangentially because I'm more of a guitarist, and I know, relatively speaking, the role that bass plays. And usually it goes unnoticed, not because the bass is doing anything wrong, but maybe because it's not doing enough, not letting its own voice truly be heard. And in my opinion, the best bands out there, the ones are those who perfectly balance the roles of each of the members. It's not always the vocalist stepping over the guitar or the guitar stepping over the bass. There is that trade-off. I would still say the relative focus goes towards guitar and vocals over bass in this band, but the bass had a better role here and deserves to be spoken about. But yeah, we had a lot of banger songs on this. A few that didn't resonate as much with me. I feel like Happy Birthday and Roses Grow weren't my cup of tea. I'll say it like that. Everything else I felt like super solid. Like, I would consider that to be like the floor of the album, and it just gets better and better from that point going forward. So I guess in reverse order from the bottom up, I had Roses Grow, Happy Birthday, then Sun, then Little Conversations, It's Only Money. I'm actually kind of sad that this one didn't break into the top 5 because the riff was so awesome, but I feel like the other songs that I'm going to list in the top 5 just edged it out ever so slightly. But honestly, you could ask me tomorrow and It's Only Money could make it into the top 5 too. We'll see. We always have to do re-listens on albums like this, but It's Only Money ends up in 6th. In 5th place, I gave it to Scene of a Perfect Crime. Loved the bass line in that, loved the relaxing energy and super cool production. In the very beginning of that track, there were these almost like siren kind of notes hanging above in the rafters and then would disappear, and other elements would find their way through the mix, almost like wind cutting through, or like a punching bag. There's just a lot of cool elements in this song that definitely brought it up a notch, but I think what really brought it into the top 5 was the guitar coming into the mix. It was such a win to have that guitar take over a moment, and it just raises the floor of the song immediately. Then in 4th place, I gave it to Help Me. For this one, Jeanette's vocals just were lights out. I love the way that she powers up, like I was talking about, that sort of potential energy. She starts maybe in a smaller place, more soothing, more relaxing, and then she grows that energy and turns it up at all of the perfect moments. And to me, this song was just super solid throughout. All of the sections just felt very complementary towards one another, which just means when the electric guitar comes in, again, we just ride a new level. So 4th place to Help Me. In 3rd, I gave it to Carry Me Away. From that somber intro into the vocal melody, which just immediately had me hooked, to then all of the band kicking into full gear and then incrementally dropping out, but then coming back in again. I love those moments of starting and stopping. There's that anticipation, that build, the dropout, and then things get even bigger and you carry that energy forward. The song to me felt extremely anthemic and very sing-alongable. It's honestly one of the perfect ways to end an album, is with a song that everybody is going to remember, because then you're like, well, why not loop it again? Because if you think about it, if you end with Carry Me Away and then you start the album from the top, then you get God Is a Bullet, which is just an infinite source of energy. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played the game Minecraft, but there's a way to put water into a 2x2 grid and generate infinite water from that supposedly finite source. Either way, we're not going to go down that whole rabbit hole. But from Carry Me Away, we lead into God Is a Bullet, which I gave in 2nd place. Right away, it just felt like the signature track of the record. Huge bass line, huge guitar work. Jeanette's vocals were just so powerful. like I said, we had this like hypnotic groove in the bass that led into this explosive growth later on in the track and at different moments. So it just feels like they kept peaking and then kind of subsiding a little bit, letting the energy build, and then the peak got even higher until we reached the end. And then that leads me to my favorite song of the album, which immediately follows God is a Bullet, Run, Run, Run. And if you think about it, what an amazing, I guess, 3-track run from Carry Me Away to God is a Bullet to Run, Run, Run. I love all of those songs to bits. And Run, 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 right away, the strumming had me hooked. It was so fire, and with the echo effect, the continual panning to left and right to left, that's always a cool element that kind of throws the naive listener off. But for me, it's like, oh my god, I'm having to like grab onto so many things, and they all sound good. And as the echo travels, a new melodic line comes in. It just works really well. And in this song in particular, I was so reminded of Ann Wilson, who I love her as a vocalist. Anyone who listens to Heart will say the exact same thing. Hell, I'm sure if you don't listen to Heart, but you've heard Ann, you'd probably agree with me. But anybody who reminds me of Ann is going to be rated very highly. And man, the melody in this song was the best melody in my estimation. And the guitar work, rip-roaring. It was the best guitar work on this album. I feel like this song just had the best performances from Jeanette, from the guitar, and it's also so catchy. It is also so sing-alongable, and even the moments of run, 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 the parallel melody and the guitar following suit. It's just all of these little moments that add up to a song being a perfect 10 out of 10, and that's what Run, Run was to me. So that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did and want to request one yourself, please hit the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.